Hello, this is the Daily Forex Report for February 27th. We are looking at the U.S. Japanese yen pair first. This pair closed down on Friday, closed on its low, which is very rare, and at least on the day time frame, and created an inside bar at the same time. We are looking for this pair to continue its move to the downside. Look for it to potentially go as high on a reversal up to 82.42, possibly as low as 81.28. Look for some resistance around 82.05 and look for some support around 81.37. Now the Euro USD pair, this pair closed down on Friday, did break the previous session's high but did close down. We are looking for this pair to start moving sideways, potentially going as high as 139.15, possibly as low as 136.11. Look for some resistance around 138.38 and look for some support around 13700. Now the pound US dollar pair, this pair closed down on Friday, had a very strong range, very large range, but did pull back up prior to the close. Look for this pair to overall continue moving sideways, possibly going up to 162.34, possibly as low as 159.56. Look for some resistance around 161.35 and look for some support around 160.25. Now the US Swiss, this pair closed higher on Friday. We are still looking for it to continue its move to the downside. However, it did close up, so we could have a potential for a reversal. So we'll definitely have to keep an eye on that. Look for this pair to potentially, on a reversal, go up to 0.9374. Possibly as low as 0.9174. Look for some resistance around 0.9325 and look for some support around 0.9200. Now, as far as news analysis go, we have the quarterly gross domestic product annualized for the Canadian dollar being released at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Consensus on that is that it's moved from 1.0% up to 2.9%, which would be, of course, good news for the Canadian dollar if it does come out that high or higher. We also have the Reserve Bank of Australia releasing their rate decision at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. Consensus on that is that they're going to hold rates at 4.75%. All right, now what am I looking for during this next session? Let's go over to the U.S. Japanese yen pair. Let me zoom in a little bit. We did have on Friday an inside bar that was created. I seriously doubt it will come all the way up and break the high, so we're only going to take a look at the low. I do believe if we get a break to the downside, we have two potential exits. They're fairly close together, within 5 pips or so. So when it gets down into that range, you could drop down to a lower time frame and look to see if you get a reversal. About 22 pips down to 30 pips down essentially is what we're looking to exit there. You hit this first area, you definitely drop down to the 5-minute and look for a reversal. If you see it coming, go ahead and exit, but look for a short and for it to come on down to that point. Now the Euro USD, you can see that it has made a high here. It looks like it's trying to reverse to move lower. We'll just have to keep an eye on it. It's been kind of within this long-term range here for a while, so look for it to potentially move to the downside. A close above this high would definitely look for it to go long. Similar situation with the pound US dollar pair. This pair, we have a high here. Previous high has not been broken. It's starting to move down. Basically, the next place it should come down to is right about in this level, where we've seen previous support and previous resistance all in the same area. Look for it to come down and then potentially go back up. Well, that about wraps us up for today. Until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.